Hello everyone, how are we all doing? Make sure everything's okay. There we go, yep. And there we go, how are we all doing today? We're back with more Kingdom Hearts. Sorry just maybe the tiniest bit early, because I want to see if I can finish up the game today, because there's only 2 worlds left, I believe, after this. So, I rearranged the deck a little bit. It still has, like, all the same attack cards to it. So that's fine. I'm kind of wondering if I can actually take out that 5 up there and put like something higher in. But I have 6s, 7s, and 8s. I only have like 25 points left. I'm pretty sure I can, yeah. I'm just gonna remove that. And put, I'm just gonna put a 9. Just a high card. Hey there, Tarma, how you doing? Oh, that was Twitch. I think that's the quickest time I've ever gone live and someone actually come in and be like, oh, hey, you're live. World fucking record right there. You guess? Well, we gotta fix that. Gotta make sure people are actually good. So I changed the deck around the last time that was filled with fire cards to try to fuck over Vetson. And now we're back to, you know, good old Cloud. Yep, the good old Cloud. Oh, yeah, school today? Well, you say today, because today's Sunday, but you're 6 hours ahead of me, so it's like midnight for you. Oh, yeah, school sucks. We weren't sure you had it in you to take out a fellow member of the organization. That's not like the entire purpose why he's here, though, or anything. But yes, now is when we actually kind of get into kind of like, you know, good plot that this game has about for other things. And the reason I stopped last time is because we got this asshole to deal with this time. So, for the longest time when I was a kid, not for the longest time, but it took me like a while at least. I couldn't beat this guy. Hey, I've got a weird answer. What you got, Karma? Sorry about that. Had a phone call. What do you think about wearing whenever you want? Oh, what do you think about wearing whatever you want? Honestly, it really doesn't matter. That's such a weird fucking saying. So many people are like transitioning shit. Well, it's like It really doesn't matter. Just wear what you think makes you feel comfortable or what you like wearing. It's like I don't really wear really big fancy clothes. I like wearing like really whatever t-shirts like this. I like wearing pajama pants that are like really thin, have like good breeze to them, good whatever. You know, I just wear whatever feels comfortable. And if other people want to wear whatever makes them feel comfortable, I mean, more power to them or whatever. If some guy in fucking New York City is like, you know what, I want to wear a fucking Scottish kilt correctly, so no underwear, any of that bullshit. It's like, okay, sure. Just, make sure you don't stand over any vents or whatever. A bunny hoodie? I always kind of like the idea of, like, kind of like animal hoodies, things like that. Like, I've seen, like, some people wear them before. It's just the thing with me is, like, it's kind of having a really nice car. Most of the time, you aren't going to be seeing it, actually. Because if you have, like, a really nice, like, pimped out car, like, flames on the side or fucking whatever, when you're inside driving that car, you're not going to see it. It's for other people to look at, essentially. And I don't care about what other people think about my car, so I'm just going to get something that looks good from the inside or something that's practical or something. So now Ritu actually tries to fuck us over really, really damn hard. Ow. Nope. I still want to try to wear him out a little bit. But he will eventually start using, I'm gonna be able to break whatever this is he's gonna use. Yeah, actually, he used the 1 and the 2, unless it was a 9. He actually starts using Dark Aura now during this fight. At least I'm fairly certain. Dark Aura, again, is very powerful, and it's something you want to have a 0 for specifically. For Aga, you can card break that or dodge roll out of it pretty easily. Oh, come on, you were reloading, dude! You were reloading! He tricked me. He also has a shit ton of 0 cards as well. I'm really waiting for him to pull out that fucking, I know, right? Like, he was reloading. So it's like, oh, okay, I can use this safely. And he's like, no, I'm gonna pull out, like, the last 0 in my deck. Like, fuck you. Ow. Is that or no? Is it really not this fight? Do we fight him one more time after this? We have to fight him one more time after this then, don't we? Oh, do I have 3 doofies? Hell yeah, I have 3 doofies. Let's get this going. We have 3 doofies. He actually, like, doofies? Goofies. He actually, like, spins around you and does, like, normal damage. Pretty pretty strongly. You fucking bitch. That was dirty of you. Been waiting for that forever. Do you pull it out like, nope. I still have to wait for him to reload. Because all his sights are like way higher than mine. I did at least like 2 hits. That's amazing. That's amazing. I got all 3. Yeah, in Rechain, there's a move that you can use that's kind of like combo of Donald as well. I think where Donald and Sora pick him up on the side and use him as like a fucking battering ram. And they like run around in circles. And I remember that being a really fucking powerful move. Okay, so we fight Riku one more time. He's not using Aura. And that's what I'm scared of. And I'm pretty sure I said he's going to be using Aura in the past, like, 4 fights that we've done against him. And it just hasn't really worked out. Also, yeah. We're getting to the point now where bosses try to do cheeky stuff when they're reloading. So, Riku, whenever, he starts to reload, will jump away from you. So all you gotta do is just get up close to him to bait him to jump out, and then immediately just run to the other side to hit him. But yeah, no, Goofy, even in like his base normal 1 use of a friend card, is still pretty strong. That shield bash hurts a lot. It just has a really tiny hitbox for some reason, and Goofy will often move up or down vertically as well a little bit, and usually miss someone, even if they're standing perfectly still. And then Donald will either A, tear you twice when you're fully healed, or B, if everyone on the field absorbs thunder, cast thunder twice. And it just straight up abandons them. And he does. The next world we're in does not have Donald and Goofy. Goofy. I keep saying Doofy instead of G. I don't know if that's because of the teeth, or because I'm just bad at words. Ah, you said a curse word. You can't do that in a Disney show. Sora is kind of simping right now, but for good reason. Not that good reason. I think, honestly, even though Axel doesn't have a voice, Chain of Memories here is kind of like his best performance, I guess you'd say. I really love the fact that he... Is it kind of a spoiler to say this? I'm saying so because he's kind of been hinting at it. He's a double agent at this point. So, like, there's the people in the tower here, Marluxia, Larxene, Vexen, whatever. They're trying to take over the organization. That we'll learn in 2 is Organization 13, right? And Axel was sent in as a spy to, work with them. That's why, earlier when Marluxia said, "You know what you have to do, Axel," and he's like, "No, why don't you spell it out for me?" And Marluxia's like, "Eliminate traitors." He's like, "You can't take that back later." I also really liked that this is the only time, actually, other than the very short segment in Kingdom Hearts 1, where we actually play in Destiny Islands. Like, I really wanted to see in Kingdom Hearts 3 be like Destiny Islands, be like a not kind of like a hub world, just kind of like a relaxation world you could visit. Oh no! I will tear out every eyelash just to get the one that's about to fall. The sends of one or the sends of minis. Okay, we're good. So, like, I really don't care about Titus, Watcha, and Selphie in their kid forms. Because honestly, other than Watcha, okay, maybe it's just Titus, but it's really hard to tell that that is Titus from Final Fantasy X. Like, Watcha, you can tell because of the orange hair and, the fucking spike. Like, that's very, I don't want to say iconic, but it just, stands out. I mean, Selphie's kinda like that. I forget exactly how she looks in 8. Because I never played 8 and barely paid attention to it. But yeah, no, this is the only time in the entire game where Destiny Islands is a proper. Oh my god, you're kidding. Is a proper world in the game, actually. And it's a pretty fun world, too. It has the Dark Balls here. They start giving out a lot of experience. Uh, the Slowed Islands theme? Yeah, just the really soft piano version. Yeah, I like that too. That's a good one. Okay, I'm gonna do something. I think I messed something up. Don't I have a platinum premium whatever cloud card? I do. I have 2 of them actually. Hell yeah. So we'll get rid of those 2 and put the platinum in instead. Put in some raids. Oh. No, I didn't want to remove that. That was my bad. What I have before this? D plus. Yeah, sure, I guess. There we go, yep. Because a lot of the fights here will start off with with those plant heartless formation. And they always start in like that kind of staggered V form, which is really good for something like raids. On the second playthrough, this is my favorite starting position, because you can do something here that can essentially kill them all in one shot. But yeah, like, this is essentially, I think, the grinding stage. The grinding level. Where, it's mostly these guys. You're 90% of the time, it's going to be this formation where it's these, plants that Cloud can just fuck over. And then these, dark balls that Cloud can also, you know, fuck over. So the battles are nice and easy for the most part. You can single Cloud some of these guys. Well, admit the battle theme doesn't really go that hard with like the MIDI sound file it's trying to do. Oh, these guys are part of it. That's right. God, I just fucking love Cloud. Is that just so wrong? To love something that's just so incredibly fucking powerful. And I swear, different enemies have different, I don't want to say reactions, but different, like, damage resistances to Cloud. Because sometimes, like, yeah, these guys need to take a full, like, all 3 hits of the Omni Slash, to die. From full health to nothing. But other times, like some bosses, like we saw Ritu there, getting hit with all 3 Omni Slashes took out almost an entire full health bar. So I really gotta wonder how much health these guys have left when Cloud hits them with 2 Omni Slashes. Like that much health? Like barely any? This level is also nice and easy for healing as well, because, again, most of these enemies here don't have very long-ranged attacks, so you can just run away from them to heal if you need to. Is that 2 key to rewards I have in my inventory currently? That cannot be 2 I have in my inventory. It's just 1. Okay. But yeah, this is, like, I don't want to say essentially the grinding world. They put a little easy on you here because, the next world, the actual final world in the game, is, really, I'm not going to say kind of hard, but it has, like, the wyverns and, like, Hollow Bastion enemies in it, so, you know, a lot of that going around. Some enemies are just weaker to physical damage. That's what I'd want to think. I like it when games do that. Oh, one second. Sorry about that. I like it when games do that, when they put a lot of, like, emphasis on, like, elemental combat, like, similar to, like, I guess, kind of like Pokemon or something like that. Where, like, even though, like, oh yeah, physical damage is really common because most of everyone's basic attacks are, just pure physical damage. But there are some enemies who are just straight up weak to physical damage. Like, oh yeah, this plant enemy, not this plant enemy specifically, just like, example. It's like, oh, these plants are weak to fire elements or whatever. But then you come across to, Can Cloud just kill all these guys? Yeah, you can normally. Cool. Don't need on the slash. Going to for these guys. But it's like, oh yeah, they're weak to, fire or whatever. These guys? No, I don't think these guys actually are weak to fire. Very few enemies are actually in Kingdom Hearts games are weak to pretty much anything. Three attack cards. Total value 7 to 9. Cool. Oh yeah, there's that, and then there's I'm trying to get something. It's like when you have so many options for elemental attacks or whatever, like, oh yeah, like, most of the weapons this character gets are actually elemental based. That physical damage, the physical element itself, can be a really strong element to use in a certain, like, boss fight or area encounter. Like, I like it when things are done like that. It very rarely happens, so. How am I doing that? Wait for Cloud. I'm pretty sure none of these guys have anything over 7. So I'm pretty sure that Cloud there can just swipe those guys and deal a decent amount of damage, it looks like. The other thing I love about these plants is because they're rooted to the ground and they don't move. Whenever Cloud omnislashes them, he'll usually go after the one that's right next to them. But yeah, like, things that enemies are weak to or resistant to, like those horn guys. I want to say in Kingdom Hearts 2, the horn guys are, like, either absorb fire or immune to fire or something. Again, I really don't think elemental things play that much of a part in Kingdom Hearts. I know in 1 it did, because they were like the guys you see here, kind of like the weird elemental looking the Rhapsodies, or they were called, the little, like, black mages with the hats that have, like, either red bodies, blue bodies, or yellow, green bodies, like, Thunder, Tear, etc., etc. And it's like, oh yeah, like, the Thunder absorbs thunder, but it's not weak to anything. The Fire absorbs fire, but takes, like, double damage from ice. Pretty sure that doesn't happen. I'm not sure if it happened in Days or not. Elemental weaknesses, that is. It did? I'll take your word for it. Because I remember something about Days was that it took a lot more emphasis on planning stuff out. Because you were going on missions specifically. And, like, that's one of the reasons they brought the backpack mechanic into that game. Where it's like, oh yeah, before you go out on this mission to kill this type of Heartless or whatever, it's like, oh, it's a giant fire dude or whatever. So, take away your fire spells and pack blizzards. Yeah, something like that. That definitely sounds familiar, yeah. I only played Days, like, once years ago. But it was still a pretty good story. We. Okay. Oh. Cloud healed Cloud. New meta. Bop. 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 Sorry, it's just really powerful. And we got an enemy card out of it. But yeah, look at the experience. Look at the experience we're getting here. We get so much fucking experience. I want to get up to at least 400 health, and then I'll start working on card points. Ooh, Moodles. The red balls are more important than whatever is in that chest. Judgment. There are like 2 or 3 fights. What, here? Arrow, any attack card, any attack card. What does this do? Hurl the Keyblade towards the enemy for multiple attacks. So, like raid. Right? I don't know, I don't really use a lot of these things, especially things that are like, use arrow or whatever. Yeah, triple raid sounds... It's like more like actually what Strike Raid was in the original Kingdom Hearts. Where instead of throwing the Keyblade once and it boomerangs back, you just kind of threw it, and then threw it, and then threw it. You're kind of all over to the left on your lonesome. Why aren't you in the middle of your platform? Huh? Cool, all worthless. Now give me some more of them cloud cards you got stashed back there. I know you have them. Fucking holding out on me, man. You know I don't like that. I have like a shit ton of Bambis, don't I? Holy shit. That's I don't like Bambi, that I just rarely ever use. You said it was a him, right? Yeah, him. No, right? He's holding out all of his best cards on me. Nope, alright then. Now, do we fight anything here? I don't think so. I think... Let's see. First of all, yep, 2. Then I saw an 8. Yep, a white room. So because I'm getting a shit ton of these, like, key to reward cards now, I'm going to be, like, using them every chance I get. That shows a real deterioration of memory. Because, like, he literally forgot about Ritu, even though he saw him, like, 10 seconds ago. Fought him. I mean, yeah, he kinda is right now. Sora running off to? Because Riku's on the, you know, that little outset, that little one island where they fight a lot. To the right, where Sora ran, is just ocean. And, like, maybe a little bit of beach, but mostly just ocean. Yeah, just wetness in that direction. There's nothing but sand and wetness. There's more of you? Okay. You guys can blow yourself up for all I care. I like the idea of these guys in this game more than I like them in others. Because they're supposed to be mimics, right? But in Kingdom Hearts 1, yeah, they're not even into. In Kingdom Hearts 1, they kind of just don't do anything. You think you're turning into an introvert? Introvert? Why? Because you said wetness on the internet? Now people are going to judge you for it? No. That's alright. Everyone's an introvert at some point in their life. I mean, there was a point in my life where I didn't, like, even really ever talk. And then I saw this bright light, and a guy in a white coat came out and spanked my ass. It was a really weird time, but I think I've gotten over it now. Okay, dude, let me tell you something. When it comes to groups, if you're into groups, not like that, but also like that, I mean, yeah, sure, go ahead. Be into, like, having, like, 20, 30 friends or whatever. Like, you go to a party and you know literally everyone there and are able to mingle with all of them for at least 10 minutes or more. You know, sure, do that. But, like, max 4 people, that's still a good party. That's still 5 people. That's like a D&D group. That's like most board games you can play. It's definitely more than enough people for a round in Mario Party. And then have the 5th person be, like, kind of the ethics judge. So people don't, like, lose their friendships and, like, actually start throwing shit because of Mario Party. So it's like, I'm the same way. It's like, I have a decent amount of friends, but, like, even if all of them were to be in the same room at the same time, like, oh, all of my friends are here. Oh, shit, all of my friends are here. I missed. Zenzakuken missed. On a target that wasn't even resisting. But yeah, no, trust me, like, for the most part, during my life, I've had, like, essentially just one person as a friend at a time. And there's nothing wrong with that. Yes, it can. It's still just a normal attack if you do it not in front of people. Oops. If you do it when, like, you're not in front of somebody, like, if I were to do it over here, like, Sora might turn around, but it's literally just, like, a short-ranged attack. He's essentially bitch-slapping them. In this game, it's more about the fact that he's, like, rendering a card useless. It's so fast it's almost impossible to dodge. Nah. How are you not dead, sir? You've been hit. You got hit by that like 5 times in a row. You're at 1 health. Wait. Sonic Blade's fun. I've always liked it in Kingdom Hearts 1. It was kind of into, and I do mean kind of, because of, So in Final Mix, they added a new form for Sora, which was essentially his classic form. He put, his, like, old clothes back on, you know, these clothes. Because that guy got hit like 4 times, I think, and they got stuck at the very edge of it. He's still alive. There are too many people here. We got them to hurt out of it. Hold on, what? They beat Heartless to 1 HP and then just touch them. Oh, yeah. I mean, still, you know, it does take them to 1 HP. But I kind of wish they'd just, you know, die regardless. Like that guy, he was trying enough to just die straight up. Except for this horn guy. He did not want to die. What the fuck does Mingling Worlds even do? I'm pretty sure Mingling Worlds is a wild card in the sense that it can be literally any map card, right? Yeah, I think that's what it is. It literally makes it to a random map card, but you don't know what card it is until you get into a battle or you realize, like, the layout of the room. Yep, Darkside is the boss for this area. Okay, we need 8. Oh yeah, let's try out the Mingling World. We got an 8. No, we don't. Never mind. I was lying for what I just said. Oh, those are some nice trats. You hear those? Ant-King. I'm sorry, that's really fucking good. I mean, I can kind of see where that's coming from. Wait. I'm sorry, that's... He kind of does look like an ant, like... Darkside is supposed to be, like, a mixture between, like, normal shadows and, like, Sora. And I get it, normal shadows do kind of have, like, an ant look to them, because of the, you know, feelers, antenna on their head or whatever. It kind of makes sense. Standing on its, you know, toes up. You're right, it does stand on its toes. What the hell? I thought it stood on, like, the flats of its feet, but no, it's a toe man. Like it's wearing invisible heels or some shit. Yeah. Huh. So if you called Darkside Ant-King all the time, I wonder what the hell you called Twilight Thorn, the nobody version of it. I'm trying to think if there's any weird shit that I thought of as a kid. I was like, this enemy is called this because this, and that's my logic. I'm not sure. So I was also a very dumb and unimaginative kid. Medium 9 for this? How about... I have about a 0 instead, but I don't have any zeros. Here I do. Yes, I do. Beasley World. Let me see if I can guess what world this is. This is Feeble Darkness, is what this is. So it's a very short world, vertically, and there's only like 2 Heartless showing up on the field at once. I love that about this, like, the map worlds. Or, like, the rooms that the maps are based off of are also, like, so... I don't want to say iconic. But, like, recognizable to the point where you could do that. Yeah, Feeble Darkness. Very few Heartless and they have lower numbers. Dude, they have lower numbers. Did I do away with just this then? Yeah, I got the 2 hits off, so it doesn't matter. You did. You were creative? No, I was not. I was a very dumb kid. I was also very lazy in the fact that I didn't want to do anything as a kid. Like, okay, back when I was a boy, because I'm old as shit. I mean, I'm not that old, but still, you know. Old for, like, whatever purposes. Oh, that's a lot of numbers. That's a lot of numbers, actually. Yeah. Back when I was a boy. Oh, I need blue stuff right now. Hold on. It was around the time before games really had a whole lot of text, because, like, it was Super Nintendo stuff and Sega Genesis stuff, so there wasn't a lot of... There were RPGs, and I didn't play them, mostly. I want to save those higher numbers in case I need them for something later. Oh my god, I have so many zeros. Well, I can't open this. I don't have greens. That's amazing. That's infuriating, but it's amazing. I know, right? Like, it's always like that, but it's like, I have not been getting any greens this playthrough. Like, I really haven't. And the ones I have had, I've been using for whatever, because I don't generally use the green doors. Bap. Bap. And then bap. You guys are still alive? But yeah, like, when I was a kid, I didn't really play any games that had any text to read. And so when I did start eventually playing them, I just literally ignored the text and got lost a lot because of that. Did I? I did not. Okay. Let's try this out. Literally never tried that before. It's just a bunch of basic attacks. Okay. There's another one where it's like... has to equal like 9, more or less, or something, right? Yeah, Ragnarok. I mean, kinda. I feel that. But that takes way too long to mash up for possibly in a boss fight. In normal settings like this, yeah. So let's see. Wasn't able to beat armor? Oh my god, yes. Early Kingdom Hearts 1 is really hard. That's one of the big problems I have with that game and why I don't really like it that much. Because the balancing is all fucking weird. Like, you don't have any abilities fighting the first guard armor. And your only white mage, Donald, uses all of his attacks, all of his magic on, like, fire. He doesn't even know Tyr at that point, does he? I don't think he does. What magic does he know at, like, the very start? Not a lot. I think it's either just fire and Tyr, or no, he doesn't learn Tyr until, whatever. Yeah, no, it's no worries, you're fine. But yeah, guard armor, and then the chameleon is also really fucking hard. Solely because of the fact that you don't have Tyr yet. You get it after that fight. But Clayton will shoot at you, and it's not a projectile you can dodge out of the way. It's one of those things where, like, he aims his gun at you, and then you have to predict when he's actually going to shoot and dodge roll out of the way and use invincibility frames. So, like, yeah, it's just a really not fun fight all around for anyone, honestly. And then you have to fight two of them at the same time, so first of all, if it's Clayton and a bunch of Heartless, and then it's Clayton on top of the thing, but you enough damage, and it breaks, and they, like, split up. It throws Clayton off or whatever. And then you have to kill the Heartless before you try to kill Clayton. And it's a fight that, later on down the line, like 3 or 4 worlds in after that, it'd be perfectly fine. But, where it's at currently? No fucking way. I really thought I would turn around, because that's where all the enemies were, and I was really hoping Sora wouldn't just derp himself. But he derped himself. Oh, strike raid, see? This is like normal raid, except it stuns people. I'm an almighty dark, so they have, like, higher numbers. Am I going to use Omnislash for someone who has 1 health? Yes. Yes, I am. I've gotten so many of those guarded troves in a row. Why is that the only fucking map card I'm getting? I don't know. There we go. See, now comes the actual boss fight. And this is a nice implementation of Darkseid. He's not that hard of a boss, if I remember. So you have a wind that's consistently blowing you. To the left, which is alright. Now, if you want to, you can actually just use Cloud normally. So whenever he attacks like this, you can break him. Not break him. Some of his cards you want to actually break. But not something like this, where he like dips down, where you can actually hurt him. Because if you break him, he just goes back to his standing form of it. Pretty sure this is another battle where the Mickey symbol can show up. I'm almost sure that that's a saying, actually. Yeah, because when you use it, a wooden platform shows up, stops the wind from blowing. And it just, you stand on a platform and it goes up towards its face, so we can't use cards for a short time. It really didn't do much of anything, did it? Huh. Now, see, I thought he was supposed to get, like, harder as time went on. Head. Arm. All Cloud went away because he detected, oh, there's no more enemies in the nearby vicinity. But there totally were. He just hadn't, like, shown up yet. I'm going to use Cloud here, because this guy has no zero cards. And he can't warp away while I'm doing this. Can you not? I'm trying to reload. Oh, see, now the wind's blowing towards the other side? Weird. So yeah, as long as you're, Can you play a card that can beat level 4? You can! Haha, you fool. I'm the slash. And so you get that about a quarter of a blue health bar. Let's see how much Omni Slash actually does towards him. Did about half of the health bar, I think, which is, you know, decent, actually. Break that. I think you have to kill one of these, like, little, Shadow Heartless in order to get the Mickey symbol to drain. Unless you fight this guy another time. I'm pretty sure you don't. Ow. Okay, that can hurt if you're not careful. But otherwise, we've got enough help to last us a good while against pretty much anything, honestly. You missed. You dingus, you're missing. Bad. I also like this, because this is one of... Actually, no, we did fight a harder version of Darkseid at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1, that's right. So it's not entirely like a one-sided fight that was going on. Because originally he was, you know... kind of like the tutorial boss. Like, you fought him, like, once. Kind of twice in the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 1. But then, like, not much after that, actually. So yeah, when you think about how much we have to heal for, he is kind of doing a lot of damage to us. If we count the final boss? Well, kinda, but like, what I mean is, like, you fight him twice. That's what I was talking about. You fight him twice in Destiny Islands. And then at the very end, after you fight, like, Ansem once, you go and, hey, you fight Ansem once with, like, his guardian or whatever. And then you hop in. Ow. Jesus, fuck. He's mad now. And then you fight him another time, you fight this guy, and then you fight Ansem one more time. There we go. You say that, but kinda. He wasn't in 2. Like, at all, I think. Like, not even a flashback of him. Maybe, like, at the beginning when they're, like, flashing back to whatever Kingdom Hearts 1. But, like, as an actual enemy, not at all. But there was Twilight Thorn, which is essentially the same saying, just, like, in Nobody. In Nobody form. He's in this game, yep. Yeah, in Kingdom Hearts 2, you're thinking of, like, when Roxas is in, like, the station between worlds or whatever. Delve into the deep, whatever that, like, you know, fucking glass panel empty world is that Sora starts in the first game. And Roxas is in there, and you're essentially getting, like, combat tutorials. You fight, essentially, a Nobody version of Dark Thorn, which is a giant Nobody with, like, the weird, like, hole in his shoe, has, like, the weird scarf that moves around. confused. You're technically wrong. You technically were in Sora's heart. Kind of? Like, maybe for, like, a brief instant, but kinda. How else do you fucking talk about Shion? Who's, like, really... Oh my god. I'm trying to, like, explain to someone, like, like, oh man, Kingdom Hearts has some, like, really interesting lore. It's not that complicated, like I said before. But then you try to explain who the fuck Shion is. Try to explain who the fuck Shion is to somebody who doesn't know what a nobody or a heartless is. Oh boy. I need just a second, if you'll excuse me. There you go. Sorry, it's getting hot in here. Okay, so yeah, we'll say that counts as whatever. Birth by Sleep. Was there a dark side? No, there wasn't, because Birth by Sleep doesn't really have Heartless. It has the Unversed. Oh, excuse me. Again, I only played through that game once, so I'm not sure if Birth... I don't think Birth by Sleep has a dark side equivalent. Nor does 3DS Dream Drop Distance. I'm fairly certain that doesn't either. Okay, remove cards. Pop that out of there. And hey, we have Oath Keeper. Hey, just straight up better card than Kingdom Key in every single regard. Even though we're never going to get a lot of it. And it costs a lot of CP to put a single fucking attack card in there. See, that's the thing I don't get. Like, okay, you want like 11, 10. I get this. This is like a nice amount. But then you come up to things like anything like this. And again, yeah, it's not as great, still better in every regards. Not every regard, swing speed's the same. Kingdom Hearts 3. I forget a lot about Kingdom Hearts 3 because there is a lot of shit going on in Kingdom Hearts 3, let me be honest. But I'm not sure if you fought Darkseid specifically. I know something that pissed a lot of people off is that Kingdom Hearts has some nice super bosses, right? Can I? No, I can't. But yeah, they have like some nice super bosses. Kingdom Hearts 1, you had like the Ice Titan and the Earth Titan, I say, kind of. Sephiroth. And you had Kurt Zesta and the fucking Grim Reaper type whatever. And in Final Mix, you had like that fight with Xemnas, where you fought Maleficent in her dragon form. Then Kingdom Hearts 2, baseline has pretty much just Sephiroth, but Final Mix in 2 has lightsaber guy essentially. Has the Lingering Will, which is I think one of the hardest super bosses in that game, and then like a super boss form of every single organization member, the data organization members or whatever they try to talk about it with. But the super boss in Kingdom Hearts 3 is just some like weird ass Heartless that's it's not a dark side, it's a pretty big Heartless, but it's like, just a little bit taller than Sora, and it has like a flaming sword or something. It's like some kind of like Heartless warrior. Data Lexius. Oh my god. I had so much trouble fighting normal fucking Lexius. Like, are you kidding me? Like, you're supposed to block and, like, parry a bunch of his attacks to get, like, your own power level up or something. But I never could, because he's like a Dark Souls boss, because he delays all of his attacks. That's one of the reasons people have a lot of problem with Dark Souls bosses. Because it's like, a normal boss will raise their sword up and then swing. Smooth motion like that. Dark Souls bosses will raise it up and, like, fucking shake like their power, like going Super Saiyan, and then throw it at you. So, like, you see the sword raise up, and you, like, block or parry, thinking, yes, this will hit him, and then he, like, waits for you, like, just gonna hold this. You're done? Okay, smack. If this is not the last Ritu fight, then I don't know what the fuck this is. Slight lock. That means I can't break his slights, right? Nope, I totally can. And that was Dark Aura. I'm very, very scared of it. Ooh. Dark Aura hurts. It fucking hurts. Like a bitch. Oh god. Oh god. And when you get hit by one hit, you are guaranteed to get hit by every single other hit that the game has, that the attack has to offer. Kind of really, really need to have zeros in your inventory so that you can counter those. I break this, right? No, I don't. I'm bad at math. Yeah, I just wasted a cloud card there. Ritu is very annoying. You gotta go sleep? Alright. See you later. Have a good night, buddy. I blocked an elixir. Ha! Oh, I'm dead, though. Oh, I'm really glad I got that cure out off. I hope your pillow's cold too. Like always. If Riku gets one of his elixirs off, I am absolutely screwed. I can't really wait for him to, like, use up, ow. Can't wait for him to tire himself out, because he kind of really doesn't. He kind of is now, but that means he's going to use an elixir very soon. Fuck! And I legitimately have to wait for him to, like, fully reload before I try using, zero. Woo! Before I try using an item, because he will break it, like, at any cost. Reload, you bitch! You can't have that many cards left in your fucking inventory. I know you just used the fucking... Oh my god. He's not gonna reload anytime soon, is he? Nope. You legitimately have to reload so soon. You have to be running out of cards. Broke it! You bitch! Fuck it, I have to... Nope. Holy shit. Okay. Looks like we're remaking the deck. Let's see. How to remake the deck? I just need more zeros. Let's see, 17. What costs a 17 I can get rid of? That 8? That one singular 8? There we go. No, that's a 24-0, so I'm going to, No, that's like one of my only zeros, though, isn't it? Yeah. I have a cheaper 0. It's also 24. I mean, it doesn't need to be a attack card. You know, if I wanted to be really cheesy, I could put, where is it? The Pirate. This one. Change the values of all cards to 0. So that fuck over Riku, and like when he's trying to make slights, because, you know, obviously will, I'll just 0 them. There'll be 0 slights. Let's see, with the tiers, I still want this many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I'd like to have higher cost tiers. I would. But I most definitely cannot. Because of, you know, card limit. I'm pretty sure this is the way. I almost had him, kinda. It's just, you really have to be able to counter, which is why I have at the top of my decks a bunch of zeros, so I can just go back to that. You really have to be able to have zeros to block his elixirs, to block his Dark Aura. It's 100% Dark Aura. It's going to do most of the damage to you. Because when you get hit, you have enough time to use a card before he comes up and hits you again, but you don't have enough time to dodge roll. So when you get hit by one attack, you will get hit by every singular hit of Dark Aura. Jumping helps, because it's at ground level, I believe. But if you jump over one, because of like how he kind of like comes in kind of slowly, you're guaranteed to get hit by the second one. So you just have to dodge roll and hope you dodge out of the way or use the invincibility frames. Fast forward, because there's no skip cutscene button, unfortunately. You know what? If you want to use Elixir that early, go ahead. I gotta wait for him to use this reload, though, because all of his cards are going to be so fucking powerful. I think he uses Dark Aura when his... Dark Aura when his sleight is 20 or above. Because he doesn't have magic cards, so it's based on just a pure number, I think. Now, another card you could use if you're having a problem with this, which I might have to, is, again, Jafar, I think. It stops enemies from breaking attack cards you use, so if you're consistently attacking, he will still try to make slights. And he'll still try to, We'll still try to use, Nope. Fuck you. Never mind, he got it off, but he used all of his elixirs, I think. Just prepare... I wanted to prep the reload, not actually reload. So, the best way to fight Riku is to be under him. Because if you're, like, under or above him, vertically, he has to use that, like, spinning slash. And also, Farada will miss almost all the time. There's Aura, break that, reload, so he can't do it again. See if I can get some heals off, nope. Go to Aura, that's why I have all my zeros set up there, so I can just hold the button to fast cycle through to them. He is specifically waiting for me to get away from my zeros so that he can use that. Also, I don't know what I was talking about. That was a 3, a 1, and a 1. So that was like a 5-cost sleight he used. Fuck it. Do this. I have to, like, get a sleight to heal. Okay, yeah, now I've lost this fight because I'm not dealing damage. I'm trying to rely too much on Cloud. That's fucking me over. let's see. I'm going to put A0 just kind of in the middle of my clouds around here, so I can come back to these if I'm like trying to slide cloud. You see, the problem is when he uses this enemy card here, which makes so all his numbers are bigger, they're almost always 7, 8s, or 9s. So unless your deck is filled with those, you're not gonna do jack shit. Okay, you can use that on the turn chair. I kind of just have to get really lucky and hope he doesn't speed slice like that to break my slice, or just not use his zeros when I'm using Cloud. Like, if he has to use zeros and use his own slides to counter mine, I'll consider that a win, I guess. There we go. That's a lifesaver. So is that. I'm not really sure what that slight block of his does. I'm not really sure it does anything, actually. Yep, so he's going to use his own slight to counter mine, so that's fine. Now I'm going to use my Mega Ether as part of a slight, so that if he wants to break this, he has to use 0. So I use the item, and if he breaks it during my attack, the item is still used, and I get my magic back. We got him on the ropes. Now, a 9 or 8 should break this. But yeah, he's going to use a slight to break it. Which, again, is fine. Now I need to heal, is what I need to do. And that's exactly why I put that 0 down there. Damn it! That was the exact number as his, so I didn't get the heal off. Fuck. I just need to get the heal off. There we go. There we good? There we go. Oh, you fool! That's not more than mine. You don't do numbers good. You idiot. We've got him now. I say that, but we could still very easily die. Nope. I tricked you into thinking I was reloading, when in fact I was merely just, well, I was trying to reload, but I had, you know, a bunch of zeros there. And he needs to reload, Because all he had was like 2 cards left in an item. And so, we got him. Very nice. Very nice. I'm getting more health. I desperately need it. Ooh. So what the fuck does Riku's card even do? What does Slight Lock do? Keep cards used in slights available for reloading. Oh, excuse me. Okay, no, that is actually really powerful, but it requires 80. And how much was it? 5 slights? So yeah, Zenzutuken would have like really helped there, maybe, to, you know, break all of the cards into slight. And render them unusable or whatever. But, eh. Wow, look at that, a forced loss. Don't you fucking hate shit like that? I really do. I don't like forced loss mechanics or whatever, where it's like, you break, or like, you... They can kind of make sense sometimes if the fight itself doesn't matter, and if you win or lose the fight, something happens, but it's like, oh, you have to kick Riku's ass. But here, you know, we down Riku, Riku does a dick move on us, and we lose the fight. So why make us fight in the first place? I just never like it when they're used like that. Kingdom Hearts 1 kinda does the same thing. When you fight Darkside for the first time in the delve into the deep world or whatever, you can lose that fight, but it still progresses on. And when you fight Leon in Twilight Town, you can win that fight, but you're pretty much meant to lose. Same with Cloud in the Coliseum. So that's not Riku, it's a fake. Oh, 1 second. Oh, sorry about that. The things that never happened. Yep, that's kind of the entire point of this game, is that it's not the castle making people forget, it's Naminé. Ah, see, there it is again, Chain of Memories. Title screen, roll credit. He betrayed us. Gee, like you were about to betray the Empire? Not the Empire. How is that so easy to say? The organization. Why the fuck did I say the Empire? I mean, they kinda are, right? It's like the Nobody Empire. You're not trying to make me fight Larxene right now, right? Like, immediately after fighting Riku? That's exactly what they're trying to do, isn't it? Yep, they're gonna make us fight Larxene immediately after. She's not as bad as Riku, but if we lose to her, we gotta fight Riku again. Okay. I fucked up and used the 7 as an immediate first part of the slide. Okay. So the same large thing again is that she doesn't do a lot of damage, but she attacks so often. So many times. And she has a lot of zeros too. She wants to break you. Like, a lot. Do something. Ah! Fool. I wanted to actually continue that, you know, whatever. I don't know what dash does. I think it just makes it, ooh. I actually dodged that. You know. I think it just makes her attack speed quicker or her movement speed. Probably her movement speed. Looks like what it's trying to do. So are you gonna zero me before I get one hit off on you? No, but you're gonna lightning bolt my ass. Ow. Ow. Quit it. I could have used that time to use a potion. Not a potion, ether. Right? Yeah, that's what it's called. I wasn't close enough to my zero to stop that. So yeah, that's her gimmick, that all of her attacks turn out really fucking quickly. Got it. So I got all my clouds back, which is very nice. I think at the end of that teleport rush she does like a lot of damage to you, which is why it gives you a chance to use zeros. That elixir I see, young lady. That's like the perfect time to do this, because I was gonna say she was gonna reload, and she had to like flip through her cards that were reloading as well. It turns out not. Ow. Now see, I really don't want to use Donald for this, like, at all. Because if he uses Thunder, he's going to heal her. Like, a lot. Like, a lot. And I'd very rather prefer he did not. At all. Come on, what's your selecting speed? It only below... Yep. Okay, that's fine. That's still perfectly fine. But I still have plenty of clouds to use. I have exactly 2 clouds left to use. Ow. Definitely need to start healing, though. There's either a couple of lower heals, and then some of the higher heals when she's reloading and actually trying to attack. Let me fucking out of the corner! Holy shit! And see, that's her entire deal, that she just spams charge at you. So even when I broke her out of something, she immediately recovered and was able to hit again. Whatever, you didn't have that batch. Use Tiraga, because I can. When she has very low health. Wait for her to use that teleport rush. Do this, then I'm going to start sliding Goofy. Dodge that, I did not. See? Fucking knew he would. 2 lightnings. They both missed. That would have healed so much of her health. Oh my fucking god, Donald. You are useless, aren't you? She is so close to death, and I would just very much like to fucking kill her. That's what Lartzine is essentially about. You attack her, she card breaks you. You attack her with a bigger card, you card breaks her. And then she'll hit you with one of her zeros, hundreds of zeros, she card breaks you, and it's just card break, card break. You ever see those fights in like anime, like Dragon Ball Z, shit like that or whatever? Where it's like, it goes back and forth between like one person gets punched, and then like jump cut to someone else with someone else getting punched in the face. Then a kick comes in, then another punch in the face or whatever. That's what the Lartzine fight is. It looks like both sides are consistently overpowering each other, but she's just really just fucking annoying. Yeah, about that. That friend of mine. Started checking how long we've been going for. Excuse me. So I do like Naminé. I'm glad she actually does come back in Kingdom Hearts 2 and plays kind of an important role in the story. Like, as a character who doesn't last a whole long in the grand scheme of things, she does good with the time that she has in on screen. I do kind of like the theory of what's happening here. This kind of shows up in Bioshock 2, actually, a little bit. It's like, if someone told you that a very precious memory you had was just absolutely like fabricated into your mind, not like your brain made it up, but someone literally implanted a false memory in you, like either through magic or technology or whatever, a false memory and a false feeling. Would you still like care for it? And then someone told you that, like 2 years later, someone says like, "Oh yeah, yeah, that memory of like your girlfriend or whatever. Yeah, no, it was never a thing." Would you still feel that way about somebody? You still care about them? It's like, yeah, I know it's fake, but it's still my memory, so you know. That's a question I really like to think about sometimes. So we've gone over the hard bosses. Ritu there, I think, is the hardest boss in the game. The last couple of bosses we're gonna fight, not nearly as hard. They're a bit challenging, but not as hard as fighting Ritu and then Larxene back to back. Oh my god. And now we actually learn the Trinity limit, which is an actually neat sleight for Sora that we can use here in Castle Oblivion a lot. It's really hard to pull off. Inflicts heavy damage, which means a absolute fucking shit ton. Like triple the amount that fucking Omni Slash does in total. But you need an attack card, you need Donald, and then Goofy. Specifically in that order, I think. So if you have an attack card and then it's Goofy and then Donald, it doesn't work. And it also has like a 7 or 8 second startup, I think. Like it's a lot. Now, this really only comes into play during random battles out here, because random enemies don't have, you know, 0 cards. So while I know we have maybe a few health issues, I am going to spend legitimately the rest of my, you know, level ups on CP, because I need to be able to put more cards into play in my deck. Need to make them bigger. So I need to be able to put like maybe one more tier into my deck properly. And again, we're in the end game, so enemies are going to drop a lot of experience. I'm not sure what gives more experience, though. The Destiny Islands or the Castle Oblivion here, actually. I really want to say Destiny Islands might give more experience per enemy. Because there's also generally, like, okay, like the defenders and the wizards here, they give a lot of experience. But in Destiny Islands, you get generally a lot more enemies. So, like, you know, it's like, what's more, what gives you more of a number? an enemy that gives you 50 experience, 3 enemies that give you 50 experience, or 15 enemies that give you 3 experience. You know what I mean? Like, you end up with, more people, or more experience that way. Oh, okay, this is good. Kinda. I need to reload to show this off. And let's also heal while these guys here. None of them can break these 2 cards. So, attack card, Donald, and then Goofy for Trinity limit. So while it says massive damage, I'm pretty sure that's just an instant kill for literally any normal enemy. It does a shit ton of damage. I'm gonna just cloud you fuckers. Like, immediately. Man, you're like at 1 health. It'd be such a waste to, like, cloud you for 1 health. Same as you. I'll just, like, kill you, and then whoever shows up, I'll on the slash. Yep, I'm the slash these guys. That's right, they have 9s. Because fuck me. So, like, these guys, who are, like, you know, they have a lot of health, physical power, whatever. Dead. Okay, not dead, but very close to it, actually. There's more? So yeah, Castle Oblivion has not a whole lot of Heartless in it, actually. It has it has the Wizard, the Wyverns, and the Defenders from Hollow Bastion. It has all 4 types of the elementals. And it has, no, actually I want that normal one back. And it has, like, shadows, and then the dark balls. But I think that's it, honestly. So what I'm gonna do is just for right now, get rid of some of these 0 cards. And a couple of this, and that 0 card, yep. Straighten out the deck. Because I want to have, good old magic cards in here, actually. Thunder. Yeah? Yeah. So that's 6 Thunders, so I can have, so I can use Thundana, essentially. Let's see. Yeah, increases running speed, is what it does. So actually I want to put the, I put 6 Thunders in, didn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I didn't. Okay. Thought I put 6 in. My bad. I want to put 3 up top. So I can, just immediately, you know, slight, Thundana. So that will kill the fire guys, the ice guys, and shadows immediately. And so I can do this. It did not kill those guys immediately. I was wrong. Not even two of them killed them. Okay, never mind. I thought those things were low enough health that Thundada would kill them. But I was wrong. So I'm going to take those out then. What am I going to put in their stead then? How do I add more clouds? I put more clouds in. Noodle points. Please let me get you. Thank you. What the hell is that? Spellbinder. Okay. Well, it's very unsure of what that card was. Is the power of Thundada just the fact that it's an AoE? No? No, it's not. It's just a very weak magic spell. Huh. I'm just wasting those for this battle. Oh, never mind. There's Goofy. Let's see. 9. Donald, Goofy. Then Trinity. So yeah, we're going to be using just a lot of Trinities here. Just because they're really fucking powerful. Donta Cloud. So immediately, it was doing so much damage in Twilight Town. But that's because it was against shadows and those aerial guys. And I guess those aerial guys are weak to thunder. So it'll be better in this case. Blizzaga? I just want an AoE. Like, I just want like a big AoE type attack. That's, you know, not clouds. Right? You know what? I'm gonna use this opportunity. Any card that is 5 or below, like this Blitz combo, I don't care about the Blitz combo anymore. So 5, and get rid of 6s. All the attack cards in my deck need to be 7 or above. When I do that, 7 or above. That fits up. Hold on one second. Visit, desperately clawing at the door to get in. Say hi again, Kylie. Say hi, baby. She hates it when she's locked out of my room, so she literally, like, claws and scratches at the corner of it wanting in. But then I close it, because, you know, I have to close the door to keep the stream going. Then she's like, but I don't want to be locked in here. Yep, there we go. There we go. So, because this is, you know, the last area, let's actually take a look at the map and see how big Castle Oblivion is. It's not as big as you'd think. It's just, you know, these long-ass hallways. And here's the thing. The, Oh, here's the other thing. There is a boss battle we'll come across in here, but it's not actually labeled in a door. So, fuck, when did that happen? Because we go through one boss battle, and then we make our way to the end, and that's where, like, you know, the final boss, and the actual final boss, you know, shows up. So, for the sake of, like, you know, safety or whatever, I'm gonna make this a save room, so I can just come back here about resetting the entire floor. And then also, because, again, this is, you know, Castle Oblivion, the last, area in the game, I'm going to be using a shit ton of these noodle rooms, because I have way too fucking many of these, actually. As per usual, I want more clouds. Is the whole gimmick I'm trying to do here. Because Cloud in the final boss battle is actually really fucking good. But I have barely any, like, points or whatever, right? See, this is where I'm just going to straight up, in mass, like, get rid of a bunch of cards. Like, again, anything below 6. And so, all of these Kingdom Keys, gone. These two, gone. 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 Again, other than zeros, because I might need zeros. But what about Blitz and some other sites? Blitz has gone to the point where it doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Like, the entire point that it's a single target thing, so it's not very good, like, multi-target wise. Damage neutral? So it's not physical, but it's neutral. Huh. That's weird. And now when it comes to, elements, I'm not going to be using Ferrata or, like, fire anymore. So, like, if I really wanted to, I could just sell all of my fire. Like, I don't want to, because, you know, there's always that thing in the back of my mind, like, oh, but what if you want to use, like, Fire Raid or something? Well, I have, a bunch of Blizzards to do that then, or whatever. I'm gonna make it so I have at least, like, just one number of every tier, because, you know, I might need to put a shit ton of tiers in my deck still. So, you know, I'm not getting rid of that. Arrow. Fuck Arrow. Stop. Fuck Stop. Gravity. Fuck Gravity. What has Gravity ever done for me? Keep me grounded? Stop me from, you know, falling into the oblivion, cold void of space? Yeah, fuck Gravity. Don't need Simba. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need Tinkerbell. Maybe I'll need Tinkerbell. Well, I still want to try some shit out with Mushu, so I'm not gonna deal with him. Let's see. This can also go away. Keep items just in case. Let's see. Forfeit magic card used to power up summon cards. I want to see how... I'm going to put that into my deck, actually, real quick. In the next battle I use, I'm going to see how that works. Because if that's, like, you know, based on the amount of cards I play, Or is that based on like the amount of reloads or whatever? Because I can't use Cure while I'm using that, but I can use, it summons up what, powers up summon cards, which, Cloud, Simba, Mushu, those type of people. I will sell my premium fires for sure. Points. Let's see what we get from Edit. Another cloud. 2 clouds. That's enough clouds. I don't have enough of, though. Meta Ethers. That's enough Meta Ethers. Okay. I'm done with my Moodle grinding. I thought I was gonna have to... I'm immediately going back to save. Immediately going back to save. Because, okay, so I got this in here. We'll see how good that is. But now I have... How many more clouds do I have on deck? 3? 3 clouds. So, without the use of any kind of ether, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Omni Slashes available for use. And then, use a Meta Ether and you double that. But, that's 6. If I put all my clouds, I would make it 7, 8, 9. And then double that with just 1 Meta Ether, and that's however many. And another Meta Ether. Plus, with all of the cures I'm going to put in for Kirajas and shit. Oh yeah, we're done. We don't need to make that many. I could put a bunch of ethers in here. Like, nah, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna be like that, nah. So I just wanted 1 or 2 more clouds, which we got. And I just wanted a Meta Ether, so I'll have 2 of them for fights coming up later. Okay, immediately use this guy. So it's for 1 reload that my summons are more powerful. Still didn't kill that guy, but he only got hit twice, which means a 3rd hit would have, killed him very much. But that means I literally can't use that. I'll take that, because if I have, if I can put 9 clouds into my deck, that's 3 Omni Slashes just right off the bat that I can use at a lot higher power. So yeah, I'll keep that in there, actually. So again, this time, I am specifically going to keep my promise of I'm just going to stay, and actually kill every Heartless in every room I come across, because I need all of the, whatever. Neo Shadows, that's right, they do show up in this game. I forgot they did. This is the first time they... Okay, I want to say this is the first time they do show up. But kinda not really. So, in Kingdom Hearts 1, when you get the secret ending for that game, which is the fight between Roxas and Riku, and, the skyscraper, but Roxas has, his hood covered, and Riku looks different with the blindfold on, so you can't really tell it's Riku. Neo Shadows show up there. But not anywhere else. Now, if they are under the ground like that, where they're part of, like, the whatever, then Trinity Limit will not hurt them. And they all were, so they all got away scot-free. Cool. Neo Shadows are really fucking annoying for the dad in this game. Thank you, Cloud. Do we get any more new map cards? No, we've gotten all the map cards we get. Mingling Worlds that we got from Destiny Islands is the last one. Very nice, actually. Actually, you know what? Because this doesn't count as a reload, it does count as a reload. I was going to say, because items don't count as a reload, I could keep the summon boost up. But it 100% did count as a reload because I don't have the summon boost anymore. I mean, it makes sense because it does say, reload all magic cards. But I didn't think it meant, like, an actual, like, reload or something. Still have to run around and get all the experience. Still kind of bad, but not as bad as it could be. I actually did need that heal that time, Donald. Thank you. And we're reloading for more Cloud. Hey, level up. That's what we like to see. So I know Cloud gets kind of boring, but I don't really have any better deck ideas, unfortunately. Because again, I'm pretty sure a lot of the other slights that show up don't really work that well. Yeah, quit that. Quit. Sorry, cat's eating something and fluff off the floor, and she shouldn't be eating that. As you know. I'm gonna wait for these other enemies to spawn in, so Cloud can go after them in one strike as well. Whap. I still think that is a little weird that it counts that as a reload, but again, I totally see why it counts it as a reload. And it's one of those things, like, that shouldn't work, but at the same time, yeah, it makes sense. Now, I'm going to do something that's kind of really irritating, but because I really don't know when that boss fight's going to show up, every time I clear a room, I'm going to go back and save. So I know, like, we've known from the past where, like, if you die, you just go back to the last room you're at. It kind of, like, checkpoints you there. But still, I'm a paranoid person when it comes to shit like that. I'm also not sure if I have enough map cards to get through here, because a lot of this place needs. That needs a 9. A lot of these are going to need like 9s, or I know like one of the boss requirements is a 0 card. Like a couple of 0 cards specifically. Okay, we got them all. Good. Oh, we got a platinum too. Really, the clouds on the slash was not enough to one-shot the healer. Huh. I honestly would have thought that the healer would have less health, actually, you would think. But no. Doesn't seem like it. But you know what we're aiming for. You know what we're aiming for. Whoosh! It might be better to actually aim for the, for the tiers, so I think they actually cost a little bit more. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I think they cost a little bit more, maybe, something like that. But, you know, whatever, it works. Again, I do try to say don't make every card in your deck a premium, but when it comes to saying that you're going to be using slights for mostly, like Cloud, you can make Cloud premium. Make every single Cloud premium. Because at that point, they'll only cost like 20 CP each to put in. And that's a lot better than, Yeah, Donald, let's see what you got. You got a double Tiranda? No, you got that in a Thundada. Yeah, Thundada. So I don't know exactly how you're supposed to pronounce that. Those things. Because, like, you know, old school Final Fantasy, they called them just like, you know, Fire, and then Fire 2, and Fire 3, and so on and so forth, right? But I grew up when they started calling them, like, Ra and Ga type spells. But as a kid, I always just put the Ra and the Ga at the end of whatever the word was. So it was Fire Ra, not Fire Ra. It was Fire Ra, like 2 R sounds specifically, you know, weirdly. It was Thunder Ra, or Blizzard Ra. And that's not, because if you look how it's spelled, it's Blizzard Ra. There's no D. Yeah, there's no D sound. In Blizzara, or Blizzardga. But the only one that seems kind of really weird, so it's Fyra and is it Firaga or Fyraga? Like Fyra, and then like, but no, it's just Ga instead of Ga, so it's Fyraga or I don't know. I thought I was gonna say it. You know what? Fuck it. Let's be risky. I'll put in the white room just to get the fuck past here because I don't have spells, actually. So yeah, we both need 0s to get past here. Now, one path will take us to this little area here, which is the treasure room. The other path will take us to the actual boss. Which one is which, I do not know. Do not rightly know myself. So I'm going to take just the left path, because they always expect you to go right, don't they? So I'm going to say go left instead. And I'm pretty sure this is the path to the treasure room, because if we were on the right path to the, whatever, I think we come across another cutscene. I didn't use the summon move, shit. So I'm not going to kill them with 2 hits. Damn. I'm kind of a bit late for that, but oh well. No, yep. Can I get away with this? Nah. Nah, of course not. Why would they let me get away with that? They'll let me get away with just a normal Cloud. It was at 1 health anyway, so it didn't matter. Oh, actually... There we go, yeah. So this move is based off of, the Trinity limit break, I think? I forget when and how you actually got it. But it was something you got in the original Kingdom Hearts that I think you got for beating the Hades Cup, actually? But I never did the Hades Cup in my playthrough of that. So I'm not entirely sure where you did it from. Next level, 700 experience, which we will get out of this fight, I'm pretty sure. In fact, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, that, the Guardians... Or Defenders. They're not called Guardians. Guardian something else. That's the Heartless that defends Ansem. The Defenders themselves are worth 500 experience, I think. So yeah. The maximum amount of health we can have, I was wrong before. I thought it was like 700. But that's definitely not the case. I think it's 500. Because we can only have 2 full health bars filled up. So we have like... essentially 3 levels left of like health increasing. Oh, I thought I got that, but I didn't. Boo. Now, did I still have Sonic Blade? I still have Sonic Blade. And then I got a Donald card right in time. So I can kill these 2. Yummy. Don't you love swinging enemies 18 different times and not actually hitting them? Bop. Bop. And bop. Thank you for not attacking the one that was underground, Cloud. Thank you for being smart. Now watch him always attack the one that's underground. He wanted to. He was trying. Oh god, that scared me. I thought my pop fell over. I saw... And I was just a empty 2 liter hatch. For whatever reason, just fell off. Corner of my eye, I saw the pop bottle fall, and I was like, oh, it's gonna get everywhere. But no, it in fact did not get everywhere. Yeah, Neo Shadows are really fucking annoying. Do I have a Goofy? I do not. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna bring out Cloud. Actually, I'm gonna heal. What? Oh, that's right. I can't even attempt to slight them with the summon boost. My cat is very interested in the fact that a bottle just apparently fell from the sky somewhere. And she wants it very bad, whatever it is. I mean, she can get to it, but it fell on her blanket, and she's looking at it like, the fuck is this doing in my sleeping spot? I'll take it if they all die. Now, kill. Oh, he went after the same guy twice. That's so rare. Glad he did, though, because I don't have to deal with them. So yeah, I really don't feel bad at all. Like, I kind of feel a little bad for abusing Cloud. A bit. But not at all for these fuckers. They have a lot of health. They do a decent amount of damage. They have really high numbered cards as well. 7 and 8s and 6s are their numbers. Other than the Defenders, those are like the highest numbers you can possibly have. And even then, the Defenders have like lower numbers of like 1s and 5s and shit. Wait for it. Where's that healer? Oh well. We'll kill it when it shows up, eventually. Like now. I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, see? 9. But kind of more rarely 9. Right, the summon boost still. Ow. I'm still not sure about that summon boost. I'm really not, because I think... We'll take a bet. Will the summon boost kill me? Ooh, platinum. You know what? Sure. Again, I keep calling them platinums. They're premium. Premium! Whatever, it doesn't matter, really. Platinum, premium, they're both the same thing. In my book. And by that I mean they're both... So I play a lot of... Not a lot of, but I've played a decent amount of, like, you know... collectible trading card games. Shit like that, you know? Like, I played Magic the Gathering for a bit. I played Hearthstone for a couple of years, sure. And, like... I'm fairly certain premium cards are supposed to be, like, You see, I don't even know what to call them. Cards that are just rare and, like, not, like, rare in power. Like, oh, man, this is a really powerful, like, Magic the Gathering card because it's, like, an ultra rare or something. No, it's like, if you play Hearthstone, golden cards, right? They do nothing, they're just there to show off. Sorry, I got an ear itch. Pokemon has those foil cards, I think they are. Kind of like shinies, where, like, when you tilt them, they, like, you know, reflect and, like, do different whatever. Oh, excuse me. Ah, you broke him, but too late. The damage is done. Can I get my experience, though, please? Holy shit. I need to reload before I can heal. It's gonna fucking kill me. Oh, you killed 2 of them, Cloud. Thank you very much. Still need to reload. And then I'm just gonna reload again. Just to fill up that last bit of health I have. You bitch. Just put him into a corner. Hey, next level, like, barely anything. Is that all the enemies here? That was all the enemies here. Okay. So yeah, we're essentially getting about a level of room if we're using rooms that have, like, you know, a decent amount of Heartless in them. Not, like, Feeble or, what is that card that we got all the way, like, kind of at the beginning? Tranquil. That's what it is. Also, remember how I threw away a bunch of my greens other than the zeros, hoping to get more, and I have not gotten a single one more? Fun game. Sorry about that. Can we learn any more slights here? I don't think we get any new cards. Whatever. Yeah, it's just gonna be like thunder and stuff, like normal bounty shit. That's fine. Okay, this is not fine, though. Immediately starting off with 3 Neo Shadows? You're a bitch, game. You're a monster. And then more spawn in anyways. Cool. Right. Can't do that. I'm going to just Sonic Blade these fuckers, actually, if I can. Yeah, there we go. Well, I mean, at least the one. For whatever it's worth. Can I do it again, actually? No, I cannot. It needs to be, like, 20 or something. 3 different types, which that was, but then, like, 20. You know, a question arises, actually. So, the heart and soul, like, you know, Castle Oblivion is all about the memory that Sora has, yes? So does that mean that the Heartless he's been fighting are also just, like, constructions of his memory? And if that is also the case, does that mean that all the Heartless we've been fighting are, you know, fake? Which means that Castle Oblivion actually had, like, no Heartless in it at all. But this isn't a room that's based off of memory. This is based off, like, the actual Castle Oblivion. So are these Heartless natural? Did the organization summon them here? And then the other question would be... Why aren't there any nobodies? Because, you know, the organizations, they're all made of nobodies, and they can summon nobodies. Did they not do that here? I don't know, it just feels like that's something that they would have, like, you know, done. But I suppose they wanted to save the reveal of nobodies for, 2. Which makes sense. Eight. That's 7. Sonic Blade's still pretty good. Still very good, I like it. Still definitely not a fan of these Neo Shadows. That's the healer. Very nice, actually. He's dead. Yeah. Oh no, the Wyverns. Oh no, the Neo Shadows. The Wyverns still scare me more than anything in this game. So again, no problem. No problem spamming Cloud and Omni Slash to try to, get rid of him. See, one Neo Shadow on his own, I should be able to just kill with normal attacks, no problem. By normal attacks, I mean just wait until I get to my Sonic Blade. And then Sonic Blade him to death. I don't know how popular of a move Sonic Blade is, and I say that because they added that as one of Sora's special abilities in Smash, right? So if it was like popping enough to like be part of his base moveset in Smash, then I imagine it's a really popular move just in general. Either that or developers really like the feel of it. Heal. Heal. Oh, I have clouds left. Nice. Cheating, Jane. He knew I was going to use a 7, so it used an 8 instead. Up there, you. Not there, we're good. Oh, Neo Shadow. What do you do? You raise all card values by 2, right? Because you're like the normal Shadow. Except... Neo, right? The power of Neo. Causes enemies' HP to gradually drop? Huh. That's a new one. Oh, so yeah, now we have enough card points to put all of my clouds in. Ha 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 ha! Look at it, it's so beautiful. Oh my god, I love it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9. Yep, that's 9 clouds. Cloud 9? How have I not made that, like, reference, joke, pun, at all during this playthrough? Seems like a very wasted opportunity. Well, I got rid of the wizard, so I'll take that as a win. If I can get the experience, I'll take that as a double win. Still don't like the fact that experience can be, like, you know, just lost like that. Right, run and hide, coward. You know you can't stand up to the power of Cloud. Five. Or a 0. That works too. Oh, also, you know what? I'll show this off. Boop. I know some people might be thinking, like, you know, Zinzatuken. How much damage does it actually do? Or Zanzetsuken. Zantetsuken. As you see, when it hit that wizard, it did absolutely fuck all nothing. It does no damage. It's literally about the breaking of the tard. So yeah, I know, as weird as that may sound, yeah, it's literally just about breaking that person's tard so they can never use it again. Which, in random battles, means fuck all nothing. Oh my god. I have lost a vast majority of my health, and now I have gained the vast majority of my health back. See, it, like, does not even have, like, a really, like, weird echo, like, sound effect, like it's meant to do a lot of damage. It does not. You also don't have to, again, hit the person at all to do it. You just have to, very nicely done, Donald. Very nicely done indeed. You have to make sure that Zanzetsuken actually breaks a card that's in play, I think. Hey, very close to another level. So I'll kill these guys on the way back if I feel that's necessary. But I don't want to be, like, overpowered for the boss, you know what I mean? I might be going the correct way then, actually. Who knows? You and Lartzine overthrow the organization with Vetsin, I think. And, you know, the other organizers that are in here as well. And to be sure, YouTube trusted me. Yeah, see, double agent. I love Axel. Like, I get why he's a very likable character in the series. So let's see, if I am going the right way, that means that, this next room's going to be... Actually, no, is that the way it works? I'm not sure. I forget how this all works exactly. I think the boss is still in the boss room, actually. Yeah. I think that is the case. I see. So I'm going to have to go in here. This will be a room. Then I'll go up here, and that'll lead me to the boss room. Whereas going down this path right here, that room's the treasure room. Sneaky game. Very sneaky. Give me my money. By money, I mean cards. Not platinum. If platinum attack cards weren't, you know, near fucking worthless. Boy, there sure are a lot of moodles up at the top of Castle Oblivion here. So would that mean that these moodles are also, like, figments of Sora's memory? Okay, now I'm really confused. Where's the fucking treasure room? I know there is a treasure room in this area. I'm trying to get to it. A 9? How about a 0 instead? You know what? We have, we'll put another save point up closer here. Okay, it's literally down the... This is a dead end. They never let you do dead ends before. I'm confused. I'm confused and scared and frightened about the things that are appearing before me. I know for a fact Castle Oblivion has a, has a treasure room. So I'm gonna go all the way back down. We're gonna get that. I'm also trying to speed this up because I don't want to take way too long because we're really close to beating this game. And, like, I kind of have to beat this game at this point, right? Because if I end the stream, like, right now, let's say, and then I come back tomorrow, it's gonna be, like, me being the boss, watching credits, and then, like, you know, that's it. So I'm just trying to push this as quick as I can. I thought killing these guys would be a lot quicker because of the Thundaga. But, you know, that's not going to happen. And there's, you know, the whole Neo Shadows that slow things down. Like, they're not that hard, but they slow things down a lot, for sure. I can't get over there. Okay, so this is the boss room. But then this is how we get up to the other floor? But then where's the treasure room? I is confused. I is, very confused. Okay, so I'm going to... Can I add I should not add a stick. If I had one more level, I should add another, what's the word I'm looking for? Meta ether. Unfortunately, I don't have that, so... Yeah, we're just gonna go, fight that boss up there, then. Excuse me, pardon me, just walking through. I remember, again, like, I don't have a whole lot of memories of it, but playing through Rechain of Memories, the version is, like, more 3D and whatnot, I remember, really liking Castle Oblivion, because I think at that point you just start, like, gliding and shit, right? A blue that has an equal to 1, which I don't have. Oh my god. We're going to be here for a while then, aren't we? A blue that's equal to 1. Holy shit. This may take a while then. If this takes more than, like, 4 battles... Let me check the time real quick. Okay, if I do not get a singular 1 blue within this battle, then I'll end the stream, and tomorrow, when we come back... We got it, boys! The game heard me. I was like, oh shit, no, don't stop now. You're so close to the end. Don't actually stop. Again, I'm gonna go save. I was gonna say, we'll stop, play, the end of this playthrough tomorrow, and then start the second playthrough tomorrow. Or start the second playthrough as well. But, no, we'll just, actually just beat the game now. The game was kind enough to give us exactly what we need. And then, oh god, 99. That sounds like a whole lot if you're doing, like, 3s and 0s, when you use a couple of 5s and stuff like that. It's not a whole lot. It's not a whole lot. Do have a reputation. At this point, no, you don't. Oh no, a slow-moving wall of fire. Whatever shall I do? I was gonna say just dodge roll through it. Just how you're supposed to, like, go through them. Oh shit, I should have put my zeros back. Fuck. I mean, I still have some zeros. I don't know, I tried they jump to go with you. So how many zeros does Axel have? A little bit, it seems. Ow. So Axel is a lot, you know, stronger this time around. Ow, that actually really fucking hurts. Really need this. Don't break me, please. Thank you. If I lose this, I might need to, like, resync this deck through and add my zeros again. $189. That's definitely more than what I have. Luckily, the Wall of Fire moves really, really fucking slow. So you can, like, reload. Possibly, that's right, you can't fucking jump over that. I got a 13. Does that break his? No, it does not. It also doesn't break that. Ah, you fool. I had the higher numbers. At least 2 zeros I saw, and I did see him flip through to see a, firewall. Okay, this is good. He's on the exact opposite side, so I can, right, that's up. So I'm gonna keep a trending limit for the next time he decides to, reload. Like, fully reloads. Broke it. Woo. Do I get this off? I do not, if he had a 0 already. Right at the end. Where are my 9s? Or where's my heal? I didn't use it as a fucking whatever, right? Shouldn't be broken. I don't have to kill him before he kills me. Is that what this is now? Okay, no, there it is. Fire tooth. Yep, there you go. Heal. Ooh, boy. I think I have worn him down a fair bit, which is really good. So, fire. Axel is obviously fire, so don't use, you know, fire stuff on him. Come on, use a slight. No, I'll do this. He's gonna 0 it immediately, which sucks horribly. That's awful. I did the same again. Okay, that's fine. He's at very low health. I'm at very low health. I'm at extraordinarily low health. No longer at extraordinarily low health. Still very low health, though. Now Donald used fire twice. He did, because he broke it. Ooh, ow. I needed a bunch of slides, too. I really hope I can kill him really soon. Ooh. That was close. Oh, my heart, my poor heart. Hey, Pluto, how you doing? Nah, you're good. I just barely survived. So there's Axel, dying, like everyone else has. But as we know, Axel very much doesn't die. So this is the first time that we've seen him fake his own death. That was a close one, because I forgot to put my zeros in. So I'm going to actually go back. I'm going to take these out. That, and then I need to add more of my tiers. Yeah, that should be good. Still want to keep a bunch of zeros up at the top. Sprinkle a zero, maybe down here around the clouds. Ooh. Is this the end of the game? It is very close to the end of the game, yes. If you don't mind for a brief moment, I have to go use the bathroom real quick, because I've been holding it in for a while. So I'll be right back. Just give me like 1 minute. Ah, there we go. Very sorry about that. But yeah, Pluto, we're close to the end of the game. I about ended the stream like 10 minutes ago. And I threatened the game I was going to, and then it gave me what I needed. So if you haven't played, whenever you kill a random enemy in this game, whenever you win a random battle, you get a card that you can use to open these doors and like change what's on the other side. Map cards, they're called. And they have like, there's red, green, and blue cards, and they have numbers to them. And the door to the boss room that I just fought, I needed a blue one, like specifically a blue card that had the number 1 on it. And I didn't have any of those. And I was like, well, we've been streaming for almost 3 hours, so I'm gonna fight one random battle. If I get it, the card I need will go all the way to the end. If not, we'll end the stream here. And the game heard down like, okay, man, just take the card. Just take the card and finish it. Don't stop now. Don't do anything rash. Yeah, I got the exact card I needed. Fucking Heart of the Cards all the way at the end of the game. Yeah, speaking of that, Richu. Hey, he's alive. Kinda, still. Marluxia? Yes, this is Marluxia. This is his first appearance in all the Kingdom Hearts games. And he uses the motherfucking scythe! God, I love people who actually use scythes. So, Marluxia has a couple attacks that are easy to avoid and hard to avoid. Yeah, his scythe in particular is so good. It has the nobody symbol on it that we don't know about until yet. Plus, it has like a little curve to it. There is a specific slight that's this one that you can actually dodge roll out of the way, but Blossom Shower that he just used there is the one you want to break. Because it comes out pretty quickly, and it is impossible to avoid. Ow. Ow. Triple ow. He also has a shit ton of health. And I'm dying horribly to all of his slights. Because he has this double slight thing, which is really fucking annoying. He has to actually have them go through, doesn't he? Fuck. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. This is not fine. I've lost. I know what I need to do. First of all, I'll get rid of this fucker. Yeah, he's like the only organization member that... No, he's not, because, Zidbar also floats around. So, to counter his double sliding, I'm going to put in... I can't put that in. It costs too much. I need to get rid of something. Fuck. How much do I need to get rid of? 25? 27. I need to get rid of 27 points. So I'll get rid of you, and we're good. Parasite Cape. Break an opponent's enemy card without fail. Since Marluxia is going to use that, pretty much straight off the bat, I'm going to use this. So I use this, and then as soon as he uses an enemy card, this goes away. But that means that Marluxia is not going to have his double slights up. Because breaking the slights does not make his counter go down. Yeah, I am fast-forwarding to the end. There's no way to skip stuff. Boop. Oh my god, it's not a preemptive thing. I gotta wait till he uses it. And then he gets to use it. Okay. So stay lower. Because you can dodge roll off of that. And through that. Okay, so he doesn't have his double slice in it. Cool. Oh, damn you. So now he doesn't have to double slice. If I can counter a lot of his Ooh. Just dodge through a lot of his attacks like that, which I still got hit for some reason. Then I can probably take him down, because he doesn't have a whole lot of offensive power other than his slights, thankfully. Ooh. That's the one that really hurts, just that little basic attack there. Blossom Shower can go through pretty easy. Whew. Damn it. Damn it! Got his fucking elixir off. And he got 2 elixirs off, which... Okay. I got 16. What's he gonna get? 21? It's still more than me. Do your slight. Then I do mine. And he's just gonna dodge all of them and then hit a 0. He let me heal for some reason. So that was a bit foolish of you, Marluxia. It's just some of his attacks are really hard to dodge. You kind of do get to place them in, like, there's a multiplayer mode for, in Days. He's gonna break this with his slight for sure. No, he broke it with a 0. It's fine. It's fine. You fucking bitch. Okay. I need a Tirada so fucking badly. I need to actually make sure I can use it. Okay, he didn't break me. Whew. That might have just actually saved us. So yeah, Marluxia has no cards under 7, which is why I wanted to make sure all of my cards were 7 or less. Again, not counting zeros. But he's also, as you say, very floaty. And so he can just dodge a lot of attacks just on his own. I don't actually want to reload yet. Now I want to reload. Okay, sure, okay. How many more clouds? I only got 2 clouds? No, I don't have 3 things. But he's got plenty of zeros, and he can just do that. I dodged that by walking through it. I don't know how. I'm trying to dodge a little, but because I'm using, again, an Xbox controller, trying to double tap with the, I've got both the joystick and the D-pad for movement, but trying to double tap with the joystick is really hard. Yeah, I still lost it, I think. I'm gonna try something really weird. Oh, make another slight, buddy. I know you want to. Cool, so that broke all 3 of those cards that he was using for that. Yep. Okay. So let's see. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. It is a hard fight. He does a shit ton of damage. His attacks are really hard to avoid, and he has a shit ton of zeros and shit. I'm gonna put a break there and put that 0 card in there instead. Pretty sure I can do this. I just gotta not take massive amounts of damage at the start of the fight. Is the problem. Thank God for fast forward emulation, am I right? That's how we do it. So now he doesn't have his double slide because I used the parasite card. This is one of the hardest fights in the game. Like, Marluxia, his entire deal is that he spams slights. Which means your slights are going to be fucking worthless, generally. Unless you catch him reloading. Is what I plan to do. Come on, do it. There we go. Guaranteed to get at least 1 hit off because of the amount of cards he has to reload once he reloads himself. Oh no! Yeah, it's still in the stream. I hit the fucking middle button instead of hitting something else. And that brought up a fucking stream, so I was stuck here. I didn't take too much damage, it seems. Need to heal. Okay, sure, Marluxia. You do that. And you do that. Oh, jeez. Use that so he can't counter me. So now I got all of my clouds back. This is good. This is not so good. Ow. Really need this. Thank you for not breaking me. Poof. Still got hit by that. Fine. His attacks come out so quickly, too. Pete, like the chat, no, he's not in this game. So even though I'm breaking a lot of his attacks, he still gets the damage off on me from them. And there goes my chances of winning this fight because he broke my tier object. Yeah, I'm gonna die again. I need to actually grind up to get either more health or something. Because he does too much damage, and I don't have enough heals in my deck. Okay. Well, let's see here. So I don't want this to go on forever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save. We're going to end the stream. And we'll come back tomorrow. But during this whole time, I'm going to actually save. Did I go back through? Yeah, I did. Okay. During between today and tomorrow, I'm going to be grinding off screen. So I can get, maximum health and get a lot more CP. So I can actually have cards in my deck that can actually, beat him. So yeah, I'm sorry to end it without actually beating the game. So fucking close to it. But I can't with this level of cards and health. And, I could take out all of my clouds. That's something I could do. But he has a lot of zeros. So you have to beat him with essentially normal cards. Which is really fucking hard. But yeah, I'll definitely beat him tomorrow. Thanks for showing up, everybody. We'll see y'all tomorrow. We'll beat him next time. So have a good night, and I'll see y'all then. Goodbye for now.